Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. And the Mustangs will get us started with the opening kickoff.
I gotta play a computer game. I'm about to get my ass whooped.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boise State's offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line.
I don't.
Man, these are
I just got in here. I don't fucking know.
games, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
It was quite a start for Spencer Danielson in his first full season as head coach at Boise State. 12 wins and a trip to the college football playoff.
And you could see him.
Oh, he's got some space. Got the first down and more. At the 30. He's at the 10.
Amazing at running the ball.
Slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And these offensive coordinators tell you
But I got
they
a cool down.
fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly
Cool
what
down.
you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
But I can at least put up my places. I can at least been able to my off the places up at home.
Play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So SMU's offense will take the field for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one.
I didn't do my damn playbook. Oh, God, I'm an idiot.
Around the SEC that probably felt
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Using his legs, it's Riley. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
Well, this running back has been the only guy who seems touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It can be a gut punch to squander great field position, and now they face a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
There he goes.
14 shit.
To the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this
Shut up,
crowd.
bitch.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be
I wasn't
stopped at the
asking you for
17.
the last time.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They haven't exactly
Hey, man, I ain't
burst out
about to-
of
let
the
me call you back
starting
before I'm
blocks,
about to
and
go.
they need to get something together with this possession. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, and this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quick completion on the out route. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Mustangs are threatening in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Finds his big tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And you go to old Mr. Reliable in the red zone, and you still have a chance to turn this into 6 instead of 3.
And third down, great job by this offense. Move the chains, give yourself another fresh set of downs, but find the big target.
Touchdown, SMU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Fires on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harden. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's moving out of the pocket. Across the 25, he's got room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He's got him. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the 1st.
And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He's going to lose. On that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. They'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
On the ground, it's Riley. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. On his way from around the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on it. Turning it on! They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Jennings. It's complete to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone of the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the pressure. Complete to the right. Smashes ahead. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Off the play fake. fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Working the middle, it's complete. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Jennings. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They've got the 1st down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half, because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. And the Broncos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Boise State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Back to pass, it's Jennings. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to get behind the defense. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. From the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the catch. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Marshall. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Wagner. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Quarterback gets the first down. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Under fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He takes it at the 45. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Here's the Heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
He'll pull it down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. He's going to take off.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. Just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Let's go! Let's go!
He'll keep it himself. Oh, better look out. There he goes. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
complete.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Caught close to the marker, it's Marshall. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Broncos have this offense rolling. Looking for a crease. It's Gaines. Got the first down and still on his feet. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Knight. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's reeled in. It's Brinson.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's caught downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They're going back to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Got him downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll try to run for it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Mustangs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Rides the back on the option, the give. Touchdown Mustangs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference battle of note. Colorado State was far from the friendly confines of Fort Collins, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself enough.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll run the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things for...
Your device is disconnected. Your device is connected.